Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Callum and today we're reacting to an artist known as DaboFlai, I hope I've said that correctly, with the album Nightmares Through Rose-Colored Glasses. Now I'm about to give you a bit of background about this album, so I'm going to enter chipmunk mode to speed it up. Let's go.
Titled Nightmares Through Rose-Colored Glasses, the message is taking the good with the bad, glass half full, etc. Hence why the artwork is a comet hitting the earth, bad. But I'm on the moon, safe, good. Also, the title is chaotic, and same with my beat selection. I like to showcase my range of versatility by selecting beats of different styles. This album has rap beats inspired by dark pop, soul, emo trap, boom bap, pop punk, hip hop, and hyperpop. Despite the beats alternating, I try to remain a consistent cadence. I have a studio on the top floor of my house. I write, record, and engineer for myself, but due to my various taste of beats, I use several producers. 3 producers who made it on this EP are from my local area, southern Minnesota, USA, but outsourced for a couple of beats off of BeatStars if I really like the track. This album took me about a year to make, releasing another EP and some singles of songs that didn't quite make the cut for this track list. I never force songwriting but write when inspiration hits. 10 of these 13 songs were written on the spot during studio sessions. 2 were written at work during downtime, and 1 at the gym between sets. I like to tell stories and make each verse as honest as possible. In most songs, I can explain who, what, where, when, and why to my bars, as opposed to simply rapping it because it sounds cool. Over the past year, my label and I went on tour to 5 cities in the US. The excitement contributed to my writing process and added flair to my attitude. Hope you enjoy this and find it entertaining.
Let's give it a go. The link to the album is in the description, so if you like it, make sure to add it to your streaming services. Let's give this a go with our first song, When the Comet Comes. Okay. Kind of like a reggae type beat going on here, yeah.
Taco truck, drunk nights by the bakery.
Oh.
My best friend doing wild shit I hate to see. I told my girl, let my parents have some faith in me. I walked through hell and back countless times, that's some bravery. People follow on their phone, that's some slavery. Fight the ex and they make up like Maybelline.
Okay.
I be seeing right through them, that's a patient screen. Still wherever I go, that's where the hate will be.
Enjoying it so far. I'm loving the vocals, very clean, very strong. They are the focus. They're at the forefront. I'm loving almost the simplicity with the melody. It's just like 2 notes, but it works so well against that sort of swung reggae beat. Love it.
Still wherever I go, that's where the hate will be.
This is promising so far.
When the comet comes, they'll be all under us. I'm a meteor star, y'all a bunch of media stars. When the comet comes, they'll be all under us. I'm a meteor star.
I think it's big, that background.
Media stars.
Instrumentation is beautiful.
They'll be all under us. I'm a meteor star.
I feel like we need a higher pitch, like octave above. When the comet comes, we need something falsetto to make it stand out as a chorus.
You step up to my team, better fall back, killer. You just a water boy, so bring my ball back, killer. Happiest man alive until shit go gorilla. Cause when it pop off, I become Godzilla. Now we raging, boy, so make some noise.
Like in the accent, cool accent.
Boy, so what you hating for? You gon' make me call the Dragon Zord. Promotion be expensive, now I'm picking up my paper more. Her rappers talking, money moves, so what you think I made it for? 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 What you think I made it for?
Could do with a little bit extra going on in that middle 8 there.
They'll be all under us.
See, this is where we need the highs, I think. Like,
Y'all a bunch of media stars.
just to really emphasize that it's a chorus compared to the verse.
They'll be all under us.
But this is very promising start.
Y'all a bunch of media stars.
We could even have a lower, like, y'all a bunch of media stars. So we need like lows, mids, highs, really
I'm a meteor
batten up those choruses with harmonies. Don't even have to be good. The harmonies literally just go an octave higher. Just like take your vocals, pitch shift up 12, sorted. Loved it. Very promising. Okay. Feeling good. Something about chipmunk female vocals that just brings me back to about the early 2000s hip hop scene. Love it. So crisp and clean.
I sing the song when I'm feeling good. Speakers up and I'm circling my neighborhood.
Vocals are mixed better on this track. I think slightly too beefy on the last track, but not that that was a bad thing. Personal taste.
Melatonin, I be getting to my dreams faster. Went back to church, spirit getting free pastor. Change brackets, I remember paying cheap taxes. Free classes, feel like I'm teaching lessons to them. Feel bad for these rappers, I might have to give my blessings to them. But I'm reckless to them. Stay Googling my name, cause they know I'm the next to do it. Breakfast food in Mexico, by the Gulf Sea. That ain't a hurricane, that's me by the beach. I disregard fake apologies from wannabe. These sails are in the red, falling off like an autumn leaf. Bitch, I sing the song when I'm feeling good. Speakers up and I'm circling my neighborhood. They want me to take advice, but I never
I really like that little bitch.
could. I sing the song when I'm feeling good. I sing the song when I'm feeling good. Speakers up and I'm circling my neighborhood. They want me to take advice.
I have to say, DaboFlai, it's got very good ear, at least in these two songs so far, for something that's like something people can sing along with, and I think that needs to be shown through the music. So I'll say it again: choruses, get some harmonies on that, get other people singing along.
I never could. I sing the song when I'm feeling good. Fantasies and nightmares on a pendulum swing. Home court advantage and I got my head in the game.
Mixing very good on this track.
Innocent, I'ma pretend to be framed. I walk on powder cement, so don't mention the rain. I took my handcuffs off and tied my head to a chain. Dragged it all across the lawn and hooked the end to a plane.
Liking that
People ask if
in the
I'm
background.
okay. Like he better be sane. You should know I'm feeling great. I love expressing my pain. Bitch. I sing the
Still
song
making me
when I'm
smile,
feeling
that.
good. Speakers up and I'm circling my neighborhood. They want me to take advice, but I never
Didn't
could.
think I'd be hearing something like this today, and I am loving that. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised so far. Liking the ending. Think about what you can do with the vocals or something just to make it a little bit more interesting, because if it's just an instrumental playing, do you want something to go on to make that stamp as an artist vocally, even if it's small? Just say something like, let this ride, or, you know, just stuff like that. Keep us engaged with your voice throughout the song.
Find me a way out the mist, find me a way out of illusion. Took me a minute to get when I got it, I found my way out of confusion. Tell me
Okay, that beat is strong. That's a strong beat. It's definitely a very Imagine Dragons type beat, but it works. Nothing wrong with Imagine Dragons, but that's an Imagine Dragons beat. This is Don't Look Down feat Rico Lavron. This is cool.
Can't take a day off. If it's a play, we wanna play. Can't treat this shit like a game, no. We treat this shit like the playoffs. When I fight like a true gladiator. Can't be a wannabe, claim the fame. Lazy, lame. I'm in the cut like a razor. We've been a razor to blade.
Don't look down right now, but this world is crumbling. The beginning of the end. You can tell all of my friends. Look down right now, the beginning of the end. You can
That's what you
tell
need.
all of my friends. I'm on a power trip again. Look down right now, but this world is crumbling. The beginning of the end. You can tell all of my friends. Look down right now.
Vocals perhaps need a bit of reverb on the chorus.
You can tell all of my friends. I'm on a power trip at 9 a.m. and I'm at the church. Say my prayers and it's back to work. I show the hood St. Joseph love. AL to Rocktown, we the dirt. Our hometowns, they hate on us. And record labels prey on us. Gun permits stay on us. Cause the paperwork may come.
Definitely more going on vocally, like in the background. There's extra bits going on. Call and response stuff, perhaps.
In my ride hit 35, we stayed to state up on the rise.
Definitely good at building to get to the chorus, yeah.
Y'all trying to get your song on the station. I'm trying to stop global domination. And money talks, gotta stack the faces to send my mom out on vacation. I remember crashing the RAV4, she had to drive to work with a damaged door. Life is hard when the rain pouring, but I stand outside in tornado warnings. Don't look down right now, but this world is crumbling. The beginning of the end, you can tell all of my friends. Look down right now, the beginning of the end, you can tell all of my friends. I'm on a power trip again. Look down right now, but this world is crumbling. The beginning of the end, you can tell all of my friends. Look down right now, the beginning of the end, you can tell all of my friends. I'm on a power trip again.
It was good. I think that's my favorite so far. It just could be bigger, filled out with vocals. I keep saying it, and I know that's probably gonna get really annoying. But like a don't look down. I can imagine when you. I'll just pause this for a moment because I don't want to interrupt this song. I can imagine in your head when you were singing this, you're imagining like a don't look down. It's the beginning. You know that kind of like powerful thing going on, choir and everything. It's not possible in a bedroom studio, I get that, but there are things that could have been done, tricks that could have been done to create that kind of big sound that song clearly was like kind of calling out for, I think. Anyway, let's carry on with our next one. It's Get Off the Internet. Again, we got the nice Lady Chipmunk.
Too busy online, need to get off the internet, even for a little bit. Too busy online, need to get off the internet, even for a little bit.
Sad song about getting off the internet.
Too busy online, need to get off the internet. Pretty simple, really isn't complex. Had a feeling I was losing friends, but then I have a night out with some night owls. Guess it depends. Maybe I just don't got time for them, unless it's wine porn. But they don't make time to line up when I perform, so I don't really care about being humble. At least when I drop, then that shit is not a fumble. Had too many nights, I was ready to rumble. I ain't perfect, I'm sorry if that burst your bubble. My goal wasn't even to try to be famous. No, it wasn't. I was just trying to make it out that.
There you go, the double up of vocals. We need more of that.
Some mice and roaches, hella more pests. Now we at the big crib, fenced in backyard. Still drive my Nissan, no, don't need a racetrack car. I used to wanna be LeBron, yeah, Space Jam star. On that Tony Hawk grind, trying to make that spark. I was trying to go pop, but can't make shit dumber. I would've even settled as a one-hit wonder. 63 performances for the same 20 people makes me appreciate the times under the steeple. Need to open up my Bible to amend all my evil. No lying, I don't want my spirit dying, that's real. Too busy online, need to get off the internet, even for a little bit.
And we'll say this guy, he can write a hook. DaboFlai, writing all the hooks. There hasn't been a miss in terms of hooks. Like, every song has been a banger, and I don't give that out lightly. Like, every song has had its hooks. Like, I could be like washing my dishes later, and I'll be like, too busy online, need to get off the internet. Like, just, they've all got like those earworms in them. Love it.
Even for a little bit.
I'm having a good time.
Online, need to get off the internet. Even for a little bit. Even for a little bit. Get off the internet.
I mean, what? I'm 8 days into the year. There's already potential that DaboFlai could be on my end of year top independent artist list. Because, like, I'm in a way, I'm kind of sad that I didn't do this before the end of the year. I didn't know about it before the end of the year. It's very cool. Okay, this is She Walked Out.
She walked out at the worst time again.
Liking the guitar lick, it's very like pop punk. Give a millennial pop punk sound, I'm here for it.
She walked
And it is. Yeah, pop punk trap. I mean, give me pop punk trap all day. MGK, see what you want about him, but the pop punk trap like revival thing that came about a year ago or so, I was totally for it. Love it.
I knew that soon it all would end. She walked out at the worst time again. She walked out, she walked out, she walked out at the worst time again. I knew that soon it all would end. She walked out at the worst time again. She walked out, she walked out. Cold and breezy, it's supposed to be that cozy season, but you stare out in the distance like there's no more meaning.
It's only 2 minutes and 11. I mean, not a lot of the songs are long on this album, man. I love a short song.
These dudes I don't even know be running
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Saying how they got with you and now they taunting me. They gon' take you to a party just to lie with you, but I might have to grab a weapon and I'm sliding too, cause I don't play these games. This is messing with my brain. Roll a blunt up for myself so I don't feel the pain. You ain't feel no ways walking out of plain sight. Your new man think I'm a psycho and I guess he right. She walked out at the worst time again. I knew that soon.
Earworms. Earworms for days. This album should be called Earworms.
She walked out, she walked out, she walked out at the worst time again. I knew that soon it all would end. She walked out at the worst time again. She walked out, she walked out.
See, harmony there. She walked out, she walked out. Very cool, very cool. Okay, I think that's my favorite. Don't Look Down, maybe second to that. This is really hard. I really like Get Off the Internet too. Like, this is ridiculous.
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be.
This is called Passport.
Y'all wanna play? Balake.
I look,
Where is Balake at?
yeah, just finished up
You hit me with the Key and Peele references. Oh dear.
a regional tour. We used to be stuck in the mud like Marine Corps.
Is that to do with the fact that I'm probably not saying the artist name correct? DaboFlai. I don't know.
So much bread in my account, I should feed the poor, but I'm here dropping all the songs that they fiend for. While the rest of y'all try to play catch up and hope your fan base ain't forgot you for the better. Dropping merch, got your girl wrapped in my sweater, but I probably honestly forgot I even met her. The who's better argument ain't worth the spite. Chilling on my patio sipping, getting right. Some cats wanna step back in the limelight after missing out on the spring and the summer hype. I've been up for some time, vertical like pinstripe. Rappers argue online.
Like in the hi-hat in this one.
Yeah, bloody knuckles on my wedding ring. But never had to fight for love like a tennis game. Y'all make the same trap songs repetitive and wonder why the crowd moved on to better shit.
I mean, I really like that line because this guy makes good trap songs. Like, everyone else is still making that SoundCloud era trap that we kind of moved on from. This is refreshing.
I be drinking wine on a boat, that's some Venice shit. Cut some people off like the bottom of a lettuce head, and country turning into the most popular genre. Cause y'all still rapping about bitches and dollars on ya. Look at the Billboard 100 right now.
Yeah, I mean, just responding to the lyrics that have been said here. Even as recently as my past 2-3 videos or something, I even said I was getting tired of people rapping about the same old things, about having lots of money or the amount of women you've got, so like those retired things that people don't want to hear anymore, and people are still rapping about those, and they're losing because all of these things, simple things like a topic about just getting off the internet, very simple song idea, but it's refreshing, it's different. It's not about I spend my cash and everything like that. I mean, this is coming from a very cringy white guy from England, but I'm tired of the same old topics, so I'm enjoying these refreshing new topics.
I can't even lie, I'm disappointed as hell. Next year I'm done posting my shows on my story. All that sell promo on the gram getting corny, and I guess I surely just admitted I'm a bad sport. Won't even shake the other team's hand at half court. It's a vibe out here to make you wonder what you rap for. Y'all be stuck still when I return, where's my passport? DaboFlai. Produced by Balake.
Do you want to go to war, Balake? Because we could go to war. I'm for real.
Produced by Balake. Okay. Not Aaron. Aaron didn't produce this.
We
Lil Debbie.
We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie. We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie. Lil Debbie.
Why did this sound like a Lonely Island intro?
Lil Debbie.
We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie.
Okay, kind of changed up the starting notes there. Very different. Okay.
Catch me whipping it wild.
Key change.
Yellow Chevy. Got a bag, then another, now it's getting heavy. We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie. I want another 20K this week. She got friends, I'ma need some more room in the back seat. I parked my car and took the Jaguar instead. These wannabe thugs, they just hate with they friends. I got my plug on the way, supply the party and shit. Stack the money, get paid, drink Bacardi, get rich, yeah. That sounds too generic when you don't live it. But wait until you see the gold glisten like we about to get this cake, Lil Debbie. Catch me whipping it wild, yellow Chevy. Got a bag, then another, now it's getting heavy. We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie. We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie. Catch me whipping it wild, yellow Chevy. Got a bag, then another, now it's getting heavy. We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie. I was gonna get my bag on my own.
This one feels a little bit fillery. Like,
Tell my ex don't come.
alright, it's just not that interesting.
Keep it on the low. I was gonna get my bag on my own.
Feels like one of the more forgettable ones. So you still got the earworm, haven't you? You know, Lil Debbie, Lil Debbie.
We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie.
Yeah, it feels like this song's been stretched out just so we can turn this into an album.
We about to get this cake, Lil Debbie. Lil Debbie. Lil Debbie.
Yeah, a bit of a strange one. So, I mean, so far it's been like hit, but Lil Debbie was a misstep for me.
She love me, but she don't like me. She love me, but she don't like me. She love me, but she don't like me. Hope she doesn't wanna hurt me. Loner girl got friends, but like solitude. New job in the city, so she had to move. You got a problem, she respond with an attitude. Even if you show gratitude, she's cold-hearted, frostbite. Gotta figure out if she's my type. She's cold-hearted, frostbite. Gotta figure out if she's my type. She don't want me, there's more on the roster. Them three girls, I don't even talk to them.
Okay, flow's great. The guitar at the start, amazing. Like, this is like this. Like, if you're going to choose singles from this project, Frostbite's definitely just one of them. But I think, unfortunately, the guitar gets a bit sloppy when it kicks in. Like,
You know what I mean? There's more on the roster. Them three girls, I don't even talk to them. You know what I mean? There's more on the roster. But low key,
But-
I'm still finna call.
no, I kind of like it. This is cool. I mean, pop punk guy here. I'm gonna like this.
She don't want me, there's more on the roster. Them three girls, I don't even talk to them. She don't like me, there's more on the roster. But low key, I'm still finna call her. She love me, but she don't like me. She love me.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
She love me, but she don't like
Yeah, that little bit there's a bit.
doesn't wanna hurt me. Drive through frosty shakes on an
The rest of the track's amazing. It's just something with the mixing and that specific part at the start. Like, this is amazing.
There's a dude she really like, don't wanna link tonight. Her homegirl is friends with my bro from out of town. She got a table.
So this is up there with She Walked Out for me.
Snuck out through the back passageway, making drunk phone calls in the alleyway. All y'all boys have to hate, man, she captivates. Cause she wanna elevate to a better state. And she ain't even trying to date below her standards. But all the guys she know are trying to be rappers. She don't want me, there's more on the roster. Them three girls, I don't even talk to them. She don't like me.
I mean, if there's ever a direction I feel DaboFlai should go into, I'm feeling like the trap pop punk is the way forward. But you don't have to do that. There's so much good here. There's like a ridiculous amount of good here.
She love me, but she don't like me. She love me, but she don't like me. Does she really wanna hurt me?
Yeah, I think it's that guitar lead just out of tune slightly. I think that's what's bugging me. I think some of the guitars are slightly out of tune in the mix. But that's incredible. Favorite. This is Don't Worry featuring J Havoc. Don't You Worry featuring J Havoc.
Unaffiliated artists jealous when we do shows. Dressing room overloaded, I keep donating new clothes. I got secret stories, but I gotta keep those. So much pressure on me, I'm even missing free throws. People who don't like me still don't want me as their new foe. My strategies fuse together like it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I sit back and look at life, I got enough to live on. I used to stress on my mind when I got my drink on. I treat making music like it was a mission. My banker overloaded, working on these millions. Y'all be doing petty crimes just to make the payment. I be tax evading, y'all be robbing gas stations. Woke up in a penthouse with a pool on the roof. Just dropped 7 bands on new furniture too. Still disappointed in things I choose to do. Imagine looking in the mirror, seeing the future you. Anyone doubting my success needs to get a clue. My 3 accounts gaining interest is a proof to you. My old homies, they was shying on me back in the day. Now they can't afford rent and they scamming for pay. Nothing wrong with the struggle or the hustle and difference, but we're in our 30s now, we should probably move different. I ain't looking for a party with some groupies, please. I want connections with investment opportunities. Lucky I don't have to swipe Tinder chasing things. Bought some icy bling, but it's an engagement ring. My ma used to tell the pastor, please pray for him. So I'ma help the church right out of my savings bin. You can tell her that she raised some amazing kids. But tonight, Big Brother's gonna pay for it, yeah. Double shots on the table, please. Careful with the soccer glasses, cause they Japanese. I love Rocktown, but I'm still from Albert Lee.
I'm not saying much, but the reason is I'm just listening to the story. It's a great story.
In the clouds and I'm living in a fantasy. Too oblivious to understand when people mad at me. That's my undiagnosed ADHD. So I ain't worried about the news or catastrophes. I walk my dog, I'm just worried he'll attack some geese. I be laughing, I don't fall for emotion tricks. Y'all be on that locally tone deaf shit. Generous enough to give my opponents tips. The gap between us big enough to make the ocean fit. I either got an Apple Watch or a frozen wrist. Tell my family I'm good, don't worry a bit.
I'm not crying, I got something in my eye. Honestly.
Nah, I ain't worried about nothing. It's been a long year and I got a good feeling about this next part. But you know what? Right now, I'm staring at the world through my rear view. When you don't have the right credentials, they don't hear you. I grew up to the words of Pac. Saw the writing on the wall, saw the lines of the plot. Right now, I'm writing with the right frame of mind. But I started in a haze. Boy, remember all the days I will find a better way. And I didn't shit. Can't sit here and act like my future ain't lit. But there's a lot more that I gotta learn. What bridges to burn? One mic, bruh, and it's my turn. One life that you shouldn't have to earn. And I'll fight for your right to shine. These words are mine, and these days and times you gotta find a purpose. Too many angels feeling like shit, that life isn't worth it. I work shifts and walk miles through shifting sands. I'm sure I got my plans, but I know that they're subject to change. It's true. Yeah. And that isn't strange. I'm just blessed to be along for the ride, the rise and fall of the tide, and it's okay. I couldn't give up, no way. This is no game, and the only way to get up out the moment is, the moment is, the moment is, the moment is through.
Yeah. Cool track. Loving the lyrical content on there. Very nice. Great feature. That's the longest track on the project. Has 3 minutes 46, but tell you what, it flew by. It's not a long track in that sense. This is Selling Soda.
Why don't you tell us about all this money you got, but we never see it? Or the designer that you either borrowed or stole or got it on clearance. We were them boys in the hood that always had to keep up appearances.
We were
chasing this bag since I was like 13, selling soda to teachers.
I'm a madman driving a semi-truck, ride back through the hood, I never duck. Get some real bad friends that did me wrong, then they lost it all. Get better luck.
This is dirty.
Stay down, that's asphalt. I ain't trying to hear the rhetoric. Make moves out here.
Loving that sub. That sub bass is cool.
But I never stuck. I ain't with all the delusion. delusional, thinking I make my fantasies come real. I do. Used to be saving up money and saw my mom planted a garden that's free meals. Had to break out like Django Chain, face fear and pain just to be here. I got a 401k and my name in the stake and a match it in 3 years. Trying to link up, still owe me bread. Better log on to your PayPal queen, or else you can come.
Man, there are
me
some
at
beats.
The crib in the backyard, keeping the waterfall clean. I am that boy you should worry about.
Beats are good, man.
Your woman's house in my bank account, and none of your business, but you should be scared if I pull it out. I keep on the low like a mission or something. They all play broke like dishes or something. Bros act weird like they switching or something, but I'm seeing through it like.
I just love like the varying of sounds, the varying of rapping, like the way you just went quieter there and he's louder at different points, and there's so much like emphasis and meaning behind every word that is said throughout this project that it's just not boring. It's not just someone going the same tone all the time. Hey, da 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 da. Hey, and it, like someone at the same monotone voice throughout a project can get really boring, but the variation and feeling is definitely portrayed very well.
Vision or something, I'm cooking up like a kitchen or something. Hop on the hook like I'm fishing or something. Dropping these bars like fixing the plumbing, so better watch out cause a villain is coming.
Why don't you tell us about all this money you got, but we never see it? Or the designer that you either borrowed or stole or got it on clearance. We were the boys in the hood that always had to keep up appearance. Chasing this back since I was like 13, selling soda to teachers.
That was cool. Roller coaster. We got 2 more after this, guys.
Who the fuck, white boy?
Her emotions up and down. She gon' drop it to the ground. She keep coming back around. Yeah. I done met this girl in Hollywood. I was skeptical, she not from my hood. Delete her number, well I probably should, but I know that she misunderstood. Cause not her fault her dad left, not her fault she abandoned, not her fault for bad shit. Now she has these habits, probably popping these tablets. Another drop of acid, all her aggression passive, all her music classic. Her emotions up and down like a roller coaster. She gon' drop it to the ground like a roller coaster. She keep coming back around like a roller coaster. Like a roller coaster.
It's cool to rhyme roller coaster with roller coaster.
Like a roller coaster. She gon' drop it to the ground.
So much like so many earworms in it, and it's so easily done through repetition. And it's something that I think a lot of artists forget, that repetition is fine and it's cool and it gets people remembering songs.
Every time I hit her line, she don't
You can rhyme Kodak with Kodak.
No more, she'd rather stay and hide cigarettes when she drinks, even though she's not a smoker. Ask when I'll settle down, what I'm always on the road for. She don't even know half the songs I released, but she bangs them in my car when she comes to see me. And she used to tell me that preparation is key and stay ahead of competition, so I'm always ready. We got faded on the beach underneath the palm tree. She went ahead and told me right before she fell asleep, I don't care for this life, feel like I ain't living right, feel like I should move back to the East Coast tonight. Seem like every day's a fight, I've been lost in the hype, my brain gone on a permanent flight. Her emotions up and down like a roller coaster. She gon' drop it to the ground like a roller coaster. She keep coming back around like a roller coaster. Like a roller coaster. Her emotions up and down like a roller coaster. She gon' drop it to the ground like a roller coaster. She keep coming back around like a roller coaster. Like a roller coaster.
Oh, we got the fade out. That was a quick fade out too.
Check in the bang and they jaw drop. You a
Not too sure about that fade out there, but I like roller coaster. It was nice.
Not a lip syncer with a guitar mile.
This is scoreboard. Period. Or in England, scoreboard. Full stop.
Look at the scoreboard running up, making these bets, don't spend enough. Look at the scoreboard running up, it's always a new one coming up. I put points on the board. It's always a new one.
I feel like there is a little bit of filler on this project, but not much considering. Lil Debbie, I felt quite fillery. Roller Coaster could have not been there and it would have been fine.
Time for posting pics, cause all these thirsty bunnies take my shit too seriously, like you nervous. Yeah, assets like a mobster with the access to choppers. I be on tour, y'all on the move, stuck in the trap like a lobster. Had to tell my bro through the phone, I was locked up in Rochester. Now I run my zone, y'all still pop that Yellowstone. Kevin Costner. You know my life, I'm an anti-socialite with a busy social life. Not somebody hold the mic, cause if you know my life, I'm an anti-socialite with a busy social life. Not somebody hold the mic, cause look at the scoreboard running up, making these bands don't spend enough. Look at the scoreboard running up, it's always a new one coming up. I put points on the board, it's always a new one coming up. Take a look at the score, look at the scoreboard running up.
Yeah, again, didn't feel like I fully fleshed out the song. It is a minute and 44 seconds. Another fade out song as well. Almost feels a bit like an idea that got to a point and then it was like, oh, I don't know what to do with it. Let's just, put it down. But it was decent, I guess. Towards the back end of the album is when you can kind of find these songs.
About this up on an airplane, making further hits and turbulence is fair game. Jedzilla filming out the windowsill, I'm just reclining back. Hangover feeling like anxiety attack. Took a nap, LAX by MSP. All my rivals stuck at home, yeah, they don't stress me. I got videos to worry about, dividends growing out. They be paying child support, I guess they should've pulled it. Yeah, 1100 on my left hand. Show some love for the one time, like at band camp. Got the ultimate clean flick on the high beams. Every member on my team here with me like an ampersand. I'm a grown man, stand up for my stronghold. Try and test the waters on me, floodgates explode. I be known up in the rock town, ain't no outside to give me. It ain't no debate on who be hot up in the city. Don't be repping on that gang shit when we know you a pipsqueak. The rate you grown, you still gon' be on that shit when you 60. Yeah, I be slow to anger, easy for me to be patient. So if I engage in beef, it's for my own entertainment. But if it ain't my sport, then it's my fault for playing. Y'all can hear me speaking, still not know what I'm saying. Some of y'all tune out if I talk about praying. That's a secret recipe so I could go Super Saiyan. I was 20-some and drunk a lot, trying to find balance. Now my life is too easy to be overly dramatic. Had a blessed childhood on paper, you won't understand it.
Like,
I was
this song could have been better if it was just spoken instead of singing.
I don't remember that shit, to me it was just average. So I don't play the victim, cause my life is not traumatic.
Yeah, like this.
The low self-esteem got y'all running down the same path. That's faded grass, I chose to walk where the bouquet's at. Touching down in Cali and the label helped arrange that. 10 a.m. in Santa Monica, boy that's a timestamp. Played in the hills, Hollywood for the night crash. Scenic photo shoot up on the roof before my plane dash. I wonder if hard work has gotten me anywhere, cause good things just happen to me magically without a care. Blessings I got, I know the Lord put me right there. He gave me special powers so I wouldn't have to fight fair. House party, we don't even go out when it's New Year's. Everyone we wanna talk to's already here. I don't care about being liked no more, it's bigger things to fear. I flipped through Revelation, praying grace to have me spared. Last night I dreamt the world is ending and I wasn't scared. Yeah, imagination without a care. Last night I dreamt the world is ending and I wasn't scared.
This is a nice chill song for the back end of the album. I do like it. I think it's in the right place to be on this album. Could have gone after Selling Soda and that would have been it. Remove Roller Coaster and Scoreboard for me, Maybe they could have been bonus tracks or something. But anyway, let's get on with the reviewing, which is my favourite part of this. So I like to review on 5 different criteria: the flow, the lyrics, the artwork, the production, and the singing, and then give it an overall kind of score. So each one's a score out of 10, and then I give a kind of average. So the flow of the album, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. I thought, for the most part, the whole project tied together nicely. It lived within this realm and this world, and even when it dared to go into different realms such as pop punk, it didn't feel uncomfortable. It was still right, and everything changed up enough that it wasn't dull and boring. It wasn't the same song repeated 13 times, which is fantastic. So yeah, the only thing that knocks it down to for me is the inclusion of some more throwaway kind of tracks that I felt were just a bit of filler, and it could have been a more concise project. Yes, it would have been under 30 minutes, but who cares really these days about the the length of an album and what makes an album these days. You know, it could have been slightly more concise, in my opinion. Lyrics. The lyrics, I'm going to give a 10 out of 10. I thought all the lyrics were great. They were fresh topics. I did speak about this during my reaction. So everything was fresh. Everything was great in terms of lyrical content. I loved it. Artwork, I'm going to give maybe a 7 out of 10. I really like it. I think it could have done without the black strips with the orange text. Perhaps just the picture of the meteor going to Earth. I love that, like the papery kind of look of that. It looks really nice, and it's refreshing to see that kind of artwork in AI album art land. Production. I'm going to give the production a 9 out of 10. On the whole, all the production I thought was fantastic. There was only 2 times where the production I thought was it stood out anyway to me, and that was when the comet comes with the vocals being maybe a bit too loud and a bit boomy in the mix, and then Frostbite with some of the guitar parts. But other than that, production was very well put together. And then singing, I'm going to give the singing a 10 out of 10. I thought, actually wait, no, 8 out of 10. Yeah, I was going to say 10 out of 10 singing because there was nothing wrong with the singing, but it's an 8 out of 10 because I thought the choruses could have been emphasized harder with some harmonies, with some layered vocals, just to make it really obvious where there is a chorus. And it's just a trick that is very simple to do. You know, take your vocals, pitch them up 12 semitones or down 12 semitones, or do all 3 of them, create kind of choir things. And there was perhaps one thing where some of the vocals could have used reverb. Yeah. So overall, if I had to give this project a rating, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. I was blown away by this project. It was really, really, really good. And I don't just say that for the sake of saying it. I say it because I actually am really into this. So if you liked it, make sure to add it to your streaming services, guys. It's linked in the description down below. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree with anything? You know, do let me know, because I'm just one person with one opinion, and I need to be knocked down a peg sometimes. Okay, so in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.